Chapter 2, Mishnah 3. A mikveh must be composed of rainwater that collected naturally in or on the ground without ever being in a vessel. Rainwater that was once in a container, even if it had since been emptied onto the ground, is known as mayim she'uven, drawn water, she'uven for short, and is unfit for a mikveh. Whenever we speak of rainwater, we mean valid rainwater that is not she'uven. When 3 lugan of she'uven are added to rainwater measuring less than 40 sah, they make the whole body of rainwater unfit for use as a mikveh, even if more rain falls in afterward and the mikveh now contains 40 sah of rainwater. However, a mikveh that already contains the full measure of 40 sah is never disqualified by the addition of she'uven, no matter how much. This disqualification of less than 40 sah of rainwater by the addition of 3 lugan of she'uven is a rabbinic decree. Therefore, in keeping with the principle of a doubt involving a rabbinic law is resolved leniently, the Mishnah in Tahoros, chapter 4, Mishnah 7, states that a doubt involving she'uven falling into a mikveh is ruled tahor. Our Mishnah begins by illustrating that Mishnah's ruling, and we now turn to the words of the Mishnah. The following are 3 examples of a doubt involving she'uven water that the sages decreed tahor. 1. There is a doubt whether or not 3 lugin of she'uven fell into a mikveh of less than 40 sah of rainwater. If they did fall in, they would make all the water in the mikveh unfit for use, even if more rainwater is added later. 2. Even if 3 lugin of she'uven definitely did fall into a mikveh, there is a doubt whether or not there were 40 sah in the mikveh before the she'uven fell in. If the mikveh already contained 40 sah of rainwater, it would not become disqualified by the addition of the she'uven, because she'uven cannot disqualify a valid mikveh. See introduction. If it did not contain 40 sah, it would become disqualified. 3. There were 2 mikvaos, one which contained 40 sah and the other which did not. And 3 lugan of she'uven fell into one of them, but he does not know into which one fell. In each of these cases, the doubt is ruled tahor, i.e. the mikveh is fit and may still be used, because in each case there is a possibility on which to rely to allow us to say that the mikveh is still valid. Based on this possibility, we rule leniently in each case. The Mishnah now cites a case which, although similar to the previous one, is not an example of a doubt involving she'uven that the sages declared tahor. But if each of the 2 mikvaos contained less than 40 sah, and 3 lugan of she'uven fell into one of them, and he does not know into which one it fell, the doubt is ruled tameh, i.e. unfit, because there is no possibility on which to rely. We cannot apply the rule of resolving a doubt regarding rabbinic law leniently, and declare both mikvaos fit, because that would contradict all the possibilities, since one mikveh was certainly disqualified by the she'uven. Since a lenient ruling here has no possibility on which to rely, we rule both mikvaos unfit.